All right, how's everyone out there again? Bob's back. This one's some biker news. This is all out of Canada. It's a few stories, and this will give you an idea of why I don't really do news off the internet very often on this channel because it's all mostly bad news stories. So we're going to start out with 2-year prison set term for motorcyclists in Brantford, Ontario. I'll picture the courthouse sign. Great, great. So Ellis Anderson, 51, first arrest on March 31st last year when he was speeding in and out of traffic on his motorcycle, according to the assistant crown attorney. Police said he was a suspended driver at the time. While waiting for the offenses to make their way through the court system, Anderson caused a serious collision on June 6 and was charged with dangerous operation of vehicle after multiple witnesses saw him speeding and weaving in and out of traffic again. That time, his passenger was ejected, ending up with 3 shattered vertebrae. In court, he pled guilty to dangerous operation vehicle and dangerous operation causing bodily harm. His behavior is such that a strong message needs to be delivered, said the Crown, Assistant Crown, whatever they were, right? Pointing out that he's got a long gap in his criminal record, but was convicted of dangerous driving many years ago. Defense lawyer said they agreed that he needed a prison sentence and said Anderson had quickly sought to plead guilty to the offenses. The motorcycle that was a tool in these offenses is gone from his life, and the judge gave him some shit because he did it twice, not once, but twice. And then the second time, you significantly injured the passenger. And again, that's kind of a bummer when you're the passenger. You got no control, you got no say so of how that motorcycle's getting rode, whatever. So he got a 2-year prison term and a 10-year driving ban. So that's pretty crazy. So again, reasons why I don't do these stories too much is they're not good news stories, but that is your prime example of what not to do on your motorcycle, man. This one hit the web, it says, 5 days ago. It's out of BC. Motorcyclist, unfortunate decision, not the fault of the Vancouver police, according to the police watchdog. So the BC's police watchdog has cleared Vancouver officers in relation to the death of a motorcyclist that occurred shortly after a chase had stopped. The Independent Investigations Office said police tried to conduct a traffic stop November 6 last year because the motorcycle didn't have a license plate. The officers called off the chase, but investigation officer says a short time later the motorcycle hit a parked car and the rider was pronounced dead at the scene. The office says the chief civilian director has reviewed the evidence, including video footage from nearby home and data from the police vehicle that confirmed police were no longer trying to stop the motorcyclist at the time of the crash. It says there are no reasonable grounds to believe that any officer may have committed an offense. So they got cleared. Um, you know, stop. Just stop for the cops. Doing a runner, work it out. You went out there, you knew you had no plates, work it out. It's not the end of the world. Be some fines, be some this, be some that, whatever. It's better than ending your life for some tickets. So again, now you see why I don't do too many of these stories. I got a couple more though. May as well keep them coming. All right, we got another one coming out of British Columbia involving a member of a major club here in Canada. So gambling charge laid against longtime HA associate after investigation in a Burnaby cafe. This hit the web 5 days ago. According to this, they show the picture of a cafe in Burnaby from July 4, 2020. So charges have been laid against a longtime HA and associate after slot machines and other gambling supplies were found inside a Burnaby cafe. They give his name, 62-year-old member of the Bikers Nomad chapter, and another guy, 60, each face one count of keeping an illegal gaming house. Charges stem from a 2022 investigation by the Combined Forces Special Enforcement Unit into Big Shots Cafe on East Hastings Street, which is owned by one of the guys accused. So he said the anti-gambling team conducted a thorough investigation, which led to the approval of a search warrant for the cafe. The search warrant took place in July of 2023. So they sat on a cafe for a whole year. Wow. At the time, 10 people were arrested inside the place. One was taken into custody at his home. And they seized 4 video lottery terminals, 3 of which were functioning and had money inside. Poker chips, ledgers, gaming table, cards, and other gaming paraphernalia, and 14,000 cash were also seized. Prosecutors approved the charges this week. Both men have been ordered to go to court next month. And then they're charged with a common gaming or betting house. The charges, so he was charged with this in November 2020. Same guy and 3 associates were charged with being found in a common gaming house or betting house after an CFSEU investigation in the same cafe that started in 2019. So they've investigated this place before. They show some photos of these little terminals. I've seen those things in lots of places. They don't necessarily mean they're for gambling. The charges were stayed in 2021 of October after further information was received. Conduct of the file. So they tried to get the same guy, it sounds like, once before, so they kept on him. And so they said the one guy owns the place and the other guy is the manager. Oh, they're gonna make him forfeit what they're calling gaming supplies and $10,000. Corporate records. Okay. Oh, they're really naming out the guys from the club on this one. I'm not going to do it. The record state. So they're telling you who's on the business license. They're saying that there's another member of the HA who's involved with this cafe. I don't know why they throw that in there, but they did. And now they're going into drug convictions for the one guy from years ago. Oh, now they're naming some more guys in the club from some old drug charges from years ago. Huh. So that's how they do the stories here in Canada. They're going to bring up your past. They're saying that people are wholesale cocaine suppliers. Like, come on now. And they did it for selfish reasons. Well, I don't know what other kind of reason you do it for. But again, it's innocent till found guilty. A lot of these cases fall apart in the courts. A lot of these cases are based on the cops' out and out hatred for motorcycle clubs. Okay, I got one more I'm going to run by you. The worst kind of story there is out there. Let me get it up and we'll get done with the news section for this week. Okay, we got one more to go. CP24 down there in Toronto. One person rushed to hospital after a 2-vehicle collision involving a motorcycle. There's the bike on the back of the tow truck. There's not much about it. They just said the person from the bike is in the hospital. Serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Well, that's good to hear, kind of. So it's that time of year. You can see it was kind of wet on the roads this morning in Toronto. I know I woke up to a thin coat of snow, which is melted now. So it looks like that's what he was riding in. The crash happened at Lakeshore Boulevard East and Yonge Street, so right downtown there. It is a season. Everybody wants to get out, and especially in Toronto, ride like they don't see it. Because I'm starting to believe in a lot of cases they don't see us, or they do see us and they don't care, or whatever the case is. Please be careful out there. I will not flood the videos with bike crashes all summer. I won't do it. I find it's discouraging, and it's kind of fear mongering, and it's kind of like trying to get views off of bad things happening to other people. So if it happened to me, I wouldn't want to be on every YouTube channel out there in the world either. But anyways, it's the season. Make sure your bike's ready. Make sure just you got to ride as cautiously as you can and still have some fun. Again, I won't be anyone's mother. I won't tell you how to ride your bike. It's your bike. It's your life. Do what you want with it. But if you can, be safe as you can out there. All right. I'm going to wrap up our biker news segment. 4 stories. None of them were good stories. You never notice that there's no newspapers or anything that say, "Hey, this group of bikers donated this much food to the food bank, donated this many." Oh, they might do Toys for Tots once in a while at Christmas. They won't say, this group raised this much money for MS or any of that stuff. That's what I'm here for. That's the stuff I want to concentrate on. I'll throw these on once in a while because they're out there. They're on the web. I'm not digging up anything that's not publicly available anyway. But as you see how I did it with the second last story. I don't want to name the names. You want to know that bad? Go find the story. It's on the web. All right, that's what we got for today. As always, thanks for watching my videos. It means the world to me. Much love and respect, and we'll see you all on the next one. Thank you.